Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Tyler. I'm a brand new YouTube vlogger at 31 years old. I will be posting lifestyle content at least once a week, so if you'd like to join me on this journey, please hit the subscribe button below. If you'd like to stay up to date with when these videos go live, please hit the little notification bell. So it's the weekend, it's Saturday, March 28th, and it's already 4:38 in the evening, so I have not been off on a weekend in so long, so I figured this would be a perfect time to do a little April reset in my room and hopefully a little goal resetting for April. So today I'm planning on doing some laundry and cleaning my bedding, changing that, because I accidentally broke some glass on my bed last night. So I decided, since we've had those sheets and everything for so long, I decided to just throw them out. So I went last night to Walmart and got some new sheets, and I will show you guys that in just a moment. We'll do a little haul, but I will be changing my bedding, vacuuming tomorrow probably, but I want to just reset my space here and do a little goal setting for April. So that's my plan for today. Let's get started. So if you noticed in the intro, I did write out my goals already for April. First, I do want to go outside a bit more, because the only time I really do that is if I'm going to and from work, walking from the parking lot to the inside of my job. So I want to be a little bit more intentional about going outside, which I did a little bit this morning, so that was nice. It's a beautiful day today, so figured it was a good day to just drink my coffee outside. Then second, I do want to do a little bit more art for me. I do a lot of art for my mom's business, so we do monthly paint and sips at a bar, and I don't really do anything at home to kind of be creative, so I would love to get a Lego set. We'll see if that'll be an April thing or not, but I would like maybe like one of the little botanical garden ones, just to have something fun, floral, long-lasting in my room. So hopefully that'll be something this month. I would like to read more. I do have some books on my little cubby here that I have not gotten to read yet. And I am a Harry Potter fan, but I have not read the books, so hopefully that'll be a this year thing. Last year I did read, I believe, 12 books if I'm not mistaken, and I would like to do at least that this year, honestly, but this month hopefully at least one book would be nice. So I do like to listen to audiobooks a lot. I use Libby, the app, so I do listen to books every once in a while. That's what I did a lot last year. But I do want to read some of these physical books that I have, because I have not gotten to them yet. So that is hopefully something I'll do in April. And then I would also like to journal more. I was journaling a lot, at least last year and the year before, but I've taken a break. I've only journaled maybe once or twice this year, so I would like to do that a little bit more, get my thoughts down. I do have a junk journal, which is where I wrote my goals so far, so I do kind of write throughout the day, but it's not actual journal entries, so I'd like to do that. But I just have 4 goals for this month. Nice and simple. Don't want to go too crazy because I'm not super motivated all the time. don't want to set myself up for failure, so that's all I've got. But I do like it so far, so I think these are good goals. I pretty much hit my step goal on my watch most days, at least when I'm working, of course. But I'm not really planning on doing anything really fitness-wise for goal setting because I'm not huge on exercise. I should be, but I'm not, so that's why it's not on my list yet. But at least going outside, maybe taking some brisk walks or something, should be good enough. So that's it for my goal setting. So I did forget I wanted to show my little vision board for 2026. If you didn't notice, it's not really any different from last year's. I did change a couple of photos, so this is what it looks like for my iPad. And then this is what it would look like for my phone, but I do like the wallpaper I already have right now, so I don't think I'm gonna use this. But on here I do have, this is to hopefully save for an apartment. That's why this savings picture is here. Then this to get hopefully a car or two, since our car's not working very well. So this is just to kind of do some more home cooking, eat better. Then this is for my art goal. This is for my reading goal. This is to hopefully travel. I don't know that I'll really do that since I'm hoping to save. Then I've got a little shark photo so that I remember to hopefully finish my degree. That also includes this photo. And then I also have this little escape game with guest experience specialist written under it. That's just my goal to hopefully move up a position at my job. So we'll see if any of this comes true. I'm hoping it does, since it'll be on my vision board and I will see it every time I open my iPad. So she's so cute. But that's my wallpaper. And then when you open it, I just have it blurred. But it's cute. And then, but now let's go ahead and do this little Walmart haul. All right. Dog's gonna start barking. But this is my tiny Walmart haul. I got a set of sheets. I feel like it's only going to be very exciting for myself because I don't have any fitted sheets really, and I haven't had new sheets in a while, so I'm excited for these. If you can't tell, I'm using an American Airlines blanket. That's what I used last night to sleep. But I've got these, and little blankie. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash these, and then once they're done, I'll put them on my bed. Last night I just changed all this, so these I think I'm just gonna keep on and just change the sheet. This American Airlines blanket, shout out them, because it actually kept me warm last night. But I'm gonna go wash these, and hopefully an actual blanket, because this isn't gonna be enough for my bed. But let's go do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually nice out. So I figured I'd do my journaling outside to get my, you know, goal of being outside more often. So I'm gonna do some journaling, drink my coffee. If you hear that, that's probably my uncle working. But I'm gonna journal, drink my coffee. I made a burrito that we had left over from when my brother made some taco meat a few days ago. So I made that. I'm gonna eat that after I do my journaling because I usually don't take the time to take bites of my food while I journal. So let's get this journaling done while she runs around. Let me drink my coffee and then we'll go inside and do some cleaning. Obviously it is the next day, but today I will be dusting, vacuuming my room, and I forgot to put my clothes away last night. So those are still in the dryer. So I'm gonna do that once I'm done with all of this. So, oh, there's my aunt and uncle's dogs. Let's do some journaling. When was this? Oh, I forgot to write the date on that one. So I don't know the last time I wrote. So before that, it was February 4th. Yikes. So, let's get some journaling in. Done journaling. I brought 2 pens out because I knew this one was pretty much done, so, and I was right. I journaled 2 pages, which was nice, and then I did want to talk a little bit about what I'm grateful for. My mom got me this gratitude journal a while ago, I believe for like Christmas one year, but I've just been trying to write at least 3 things I'm grateful for every day. Obviously, since I stopped journaling, I haven't been doing this either, but I did write down that I'm grateful for living in Ohio. Oh, there's something tickling my eye. I wrote that I'm grateful for living in Ohio, where I can sit outside in nature like this while journaling. I also wrote that I'm grateful that today is a nice day. I started a YouTube channel, which you guys are watching hopefully right now. And that I've been purchasing necessities and not food, because that's where my money usually goes to. I like food a lot, and I tend to just splurge whenever I'm craving something. So I'm happy I've been purchasing things that I need for my room and everything. So that's it. Done journaling. I'm gonna go inside and start cleaning. Let's go. All right, I'm back in my room. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna put some Vampire Diaries on, eat my burrito, and then we'll do some cleaning. Let's go get this on.
Hey. What is she doing?
I don't know. She's been sleeping for 12 hours. That's normal, right?
Yesterday she was dead, today she's alive. I'm not sure no one.
Alright, let's go eat.
Please tell me that's food. Looks like someone's having fun.
She was your mom's Stephanie. And if you think it's easy to let something like that go, it's because the girl just got back from her mom's grave.
Look.
Okay. All of my cleaning is done, which wasn't a lot since I did most of my deep cleaning for my spring cleaning video. So I didn't have to do a lot, which was nice because now it's not even 6 o'clock yet, about 10 minutes. So I think I might actually shower, do my skincare. I think I'm gonna do a full body shower today since it's Sunday. Do a nice little self-care. Hi, honey boy. But I'm gonna do a little self-care tonight. That way I can actually sleep in my bed all nice and clean. So that's all done. I think I'm gonna go shower. We'll see you soon. Okay, I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm doing an everything shower, which means I'm shaving. So I use Tree Hut scrub every time I shave. That way all the hair comes out of the follicles. So let's go shower. all showered, ready for bed basically. But my brother made dinner, so I'm gonna turn this off. It's kind of loud. But he made an Asian style pork, some white rice, some just frozen veggies, and then I put a little garlic chili oil on it. But I'm gonna eat this, watch some Vampire Diaries, and that's pretty much it for tonight. Okay, I changed my mind. That's not it for tonight. I actually decided I'm gonna do some nails. So, I figured I'd show you what I've got. I have the Glamnetics Harry Potter collab. My friend actually sent me the entire collection, so I've already used a set before, but I figured I might pick one out for this coming week or two, so let's pick something out. Okay, so this is everything from the collection. So, I've already used these, but thinking I'm gonna use these ones. I think I've actually used these as well. I think I've used both of those, but I think I'm gonna go with black because I know that that is okay with my job standards, so I'm gonna do those. That's everything I have. Let's go get this done.
Just being with your brother. She seriously just suggested I spend the afternoon saying Sam, you'd like to have an associated
Alright, all done. Look how cute. They have little Deathly Hollows symbols. Can't think of the word. And it's like matte with a glossy French tip kind of look, but they're super simple. That's why I figured they'd be okay for work. So I figured in order to tackle my goal of reading more, I thought I'd look for an audiobook on Libby and just listen to at least one chapter before going to bed. So let's go look for something fun to listen to.
What if I jumped? Would anyone care? No, not for me. Not for the wrong princess of Quentis. 40 feet below, waves crashed against rock. The water spray white as it broke against gray stone. I wanted to jump. I wanted to dive into that ocean blue. I wanted to be unshackled from everyone's expectations for just one God's forsaken moment.